everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope everybody's doing well. So today we're doing another How Do They Feel About You reading, because those are ever popular. And so we've got 3 options to choose from. Before I show you the options, what we're going to do here is I'm going to pull some tea leaf oracles, music oracle. We're going to pull the tarot cards and messages from your person, and I'm going to take it over to Vimeo. Also, I'm going to do the emotional barometer, so we're going to spin the wheel and see, that way as well, how your person feels for you. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, option number 1 is right here, quartz crystal, clear quartz crystal. It's a beautiful hunk of crystal. All the crystals here are brought to you today by the Spiritual Goodies. I did a box opening video earlier this week, so if you're interested in checking that out, please do. And option number 2 is the tourmaline, black tourmaline. And option number 3 is, this is citrine. Evidently it did come with the brochure that described the properties of all of the stones. I don't want to sway you in your choice, but it's clear with gold flecks inside. So take your time, pause the video if you need more time, use your intuition to pick. That'll give you the most appropriate reading for you. And if you'd like me to guide you through it, I can do that now. Otherwise, the timestamps are in the description box below. And so thank you for tuning into my channel. Alright, so go ahead and close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose, nice and slow. And out through the mouth, nice and slow. And when you open your eyes, the first crystal your eyes goes to is usually the right reading for you, okay? So let's get started with number 1. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, option 1. Thanks for tuning in. So today's topic is, how do they feel about you? So let's look. Think about the person you came to the reading for. I'm going to start with Tea Leaf Tarot. I'll get that right someday. Angels, spirits, and guides, can we get some clarification and guidance for those who have tuned in? For option 1, regarding how their person feels for them. How does option 1's person feel for them, please? Vine, seek out information that will help you. So your person could be seeking out information to help them deal with you, to help them with you in some way here. They're seeking out information. They feel like seeking out information. They might be feeling like you're seeking out information. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. We've got the horseshoe, good luck. So your person feels that you're a stroke of good luck. Okay. Feel like this connection's good luck. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that something is against you or someone is against you. So it could be that this person is worried that, that you're against them in some way. Okay, could be talking about someone else in their life, but I feel like the reason they're seeking out more information for a lot of you is because they're depressed. They feel anxious. They worry that that you're not on their side, that perhaps that you're working against them in some way. So as a general reading, take it how it resonates. I've got an extra card for you, one more than came out in an earlier reading here. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Okay. So this person feels like complimenting you. They admire you. Whilst they're gaining more information about you, they could be watching you from a distance, perhaps online, but whatever the case is, they admire you. Okay. Could be that maybe they feel that they have competition for your love, that you have another admirer who they look at as sort of a vulture. This makes them worry. Perhaps they think that, there's competition. Someone is working against them being with you. Angels, spirits, and guides, how does option 1's person feel for them? How do they feel about option 1, please? I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for tuning in today, and for those of you who have subscribed and liked my videos, thank you so much. That does help to support the channel. Also, there is a new Pick a Card Instagram on my Instagram, so if you want to go check that out, that is up. Energy checkup for your person. Some pretty interesting ones. For option 1, how does our person feel about them? How does option 1's person feel about them? We've got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands came out earlier as well. So this person could be a fire sign, or you might be. This is talking about feeling a spark of passion for you. This is somebody who is coming forth in a youthful energy, feeling hope and optimism, wanting to go on a new adventure. So this could be the early stages of the connection. Perhaps it hasn't progressed much, or it's the desire on your person's part for a new phase in the connection, or a new spark to occur within the connection. So they're feeling warm feelings, positive feelings towards you. How else does option 1's person feel for them, please? We've got the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords talks about, I feel like something has happened, so there's been an ending in this connection. If not with you, there's been an ending in this person's life. But I feel like, they're feeling disappointed. They're feeling heartache. They're feeling, perhaps betrayed or stabbed in the back, or maybe you have done that. Or you feel that towards them, and they feel that you feel that towards them. So there's like this ending energy here. They're wanting a spark of a new beginning after a painful ending, perhaps. So yeah, this person could be explaining why the Vulture card is here, validating, your person feeling depressed or anxious about your connection. They do see your value. They do look at you like good luck. They do admire you. They do want to compliment you, and this is why they're seeking out more information, because it's likely that they're trying to figure out a way to move back towards you. So this is if there hasn't been a separation or a breakup in the connection, it could just be talking about your person just feeling exhausted, feeling sad, feeling depressed. Maybe they suffer from depression. But whatever trials they're going through, they feel like those trials are ending, and that they can have a new start, a new beginning. So whether that's stress related to work or money or anything else, this period of hardship is ending. And so they could be even caring for like a loved one that could be putting stress on them, but take what resonates. This is a general reading. But I feel like your person is really looking forward to starting over and being free from the troubles of the past. Let's get another card for how option 1's person feels about them. How does option 1's person feel about them? A couple cards came out. Okay. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the World card in reverse. So I feel that, perhaps there has been an argument in this connection, some harsh words exchanged, and if not that, then somebody is just being, taking a really laid-back, passive approach to the connection, not really putting forth the effort. And so it could be that they're feeling like you need to put more effort in this connection with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because the Queen of Pentacles upright is somebody who is very good with practical matters. It's earth sign energy. The World card is, I believe, Capricorn energy. So one of you could be Capricorn, but you would have perhaps this energy, or your person would. And this is usually a solid and, wise, practical, pragmatic, nurturing energy. But with it being in reverse, it's saying like perhaps they're viewing you as being really, sort of low on energy, feeling like you're not giving them that love and that nurturance that perhaps you once did. It also could show, if you've fallen on hard times financially, it could indicate that your person is feeling that as well. They might be wondering about your financial situation. If you are involved with somebody else, your person could be wondering if that's getting ready to end, or perhaps something has ended between you and somebody else and you're not quite over it. You're still feeling the sting of the hurt of that. And if that's the case, whether this is someone else that you dealt with that made you feel this way, or whether it was your person that did, it could have been due to betrayal, or even somebody mismanaging like money, mismanaging property, or at the very least, some sort of manipulation. Perhaps there's also jealousy present here in this connection, so your person could be, feeling jealous, especially if you have another suitor, or if they think that you have someone else that's interested in you. Like I said, with that vulture card, talks about, worry that someone is working against you. I'm getting for some of you that this person is not, trusting you, at least, in some way wondering, if you're trying to manipulate them. And it might be due to good reason. Perhaps they hurt you, and so they feel like perhaps you're wanting to retaliate, and that you want to like work against them, like retaliate or get revenge. But I feel like this is more specific message, so if it doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another option or another reading. But this is what I'm getting here. I feel like you have experienced an unhappy relationship. Someone here has experienced an unhappy relationship, and it could have been because it was based on wealth and status or security, as this is a card that talks about wealth and status and security. So with it being in reverse, it could say that it's like an unhappy relationship that your person or you has gone through, or you guys have had arguments over money. Okay? An ending could be due to somebody being like overly concerned or even obsessed with like sex, or somebody taking the low road to get ahead, perhaps like seducing someone to get their money or resources. Like I said, this is very specific. If this message doesn't resonate for you, then don't take it. There might be another reason why you were drawn to this pile though, or this option though. What I'm really getting like for most of you is that there was some hurt, and your person is still feeling hurt due to perhaps being manipulated, and it could have been a third-party situation. It could be somebody from their past that manipulated them for their money, or at the very least, this person is feeling, unhappiness at present, and some worry that perhaps your intentions might be the same as this person who hurt them in the past, who betrayed them in the past. Okay. Then we've got the World card here, as that came out with the this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel that your person is not over having been manipulated, having been put in a position where somebody might have manipulated them using sex or using money, or at the very least, somebody that was, not taking care of their business, somebody that was not putting in the effort in the connection. So if this is the case, with that World card being reversed, it says that they're not quite over that. And so I feel like they still need to heal from that. They still have some worries regarding that. Okay. Somebody here could have many choices regarding romantic options or partners. or you could be thinking that, they could be thinking that. I get, the very least with this World card in reverse, your person's having a hard time knowing which way to go here, because there's still obstacles to success in this connection. So while they want this spark and they feel like you're good luck and they're trying to figure out a way to move towards you, they still have some depression, anxiety, or worry about this connection. And perhaps it's because they see you in an unhappy relationship, or dealing with someone that they feel is manipulating you for nefarious or bad reasons. There's never really a good reason to manipulate someone, so they could be worried about that. But I feel that your person has worked on relationships in the past, or even with you, has put in a lot of work on this connection. They feel like they just have to wait until matters work themselves out. So whatever this is, whatever this spread is talking about, they just feel like they have to wait for it to work itself out, like whatever issues that they're having here. So if you'd like to share in the comment section, shed some light on what this spread is about and what it means to you, if it is resonating, that'd be great. But I feel like somebody put in a lot of effort on a connection, and then the results didn't live up to their expectations. And so I feel like if this is talking about your connection with this person, that you guys and your person wants, they feel like going back and doing more work on this connection, because they feel like it's unfinished. Yeah. Like, things certainly have not gone according to plan in this connection. I feel like you've both put in effort, but the timing was not right, therefore it has not worked. But you're being, guided with this card to not let frustration or delays cause you to give up, because it could mean, that happier times are just around the corner, because this is the best card in the deck. So even when the world is in the reverse, it's still talking about potential good things happening here. So let's get some messages from your person. Then I'm going to take this over to Vimeo, and we're going to get more messages, as well as an outcome. Angel, spirits, and guides for those who have chosen option 1. What does their person want to say to them? How do they feel about them? And what does their person, their love interest, if they came to this video for, what do they want to say to them? What does option 1's person want to say to them? I'm holding back my love for you. Okay. Yeah. Whereas that is validating for the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because the Queen upright, holding that coin, just kind of holding it like a baby or like a treasure, right? But with it being in reverse, it could be saying that this holding back is doing more harm than good. What else does option 1's person want to say to them, please? I settled for something I no longer want. So this person has settled for something that they no longer want. So whether that's another person, another situation, they're saying they no longer want it, okay? I would say that for some of you, they could be talking about you, but I'm not really seeing that, because they feel that there's still more that needs to be done in this connection, that there's unfinished business between the two of you. Then we've got, I wonder if we're too different to make it work. Okay? So this is why this person is gathering more information out about you. You know, trying to help themselves, trying to help the situation, seeking out more information. Because they do have their doubts about whether or not you guys can make it work, and but I feel that, you know, you need to have a conversation. I feel like there is someone else they have to deal with. There's still much more you guys need to say to each other, and so I feel like your person, you know, a large reason why they have any doubts that they have towards you is because they just don't know. They don't have enough information to know you well enough in certain areas to understand, you know, how you're different from this vulture person that they've dealt with, if it's talking about that, or you know, they have some questions that they need answered, you know, before they know if you guys are really compatible or not. And this is part of why, you know, they hold their love back for you. But you know, the good news is that they do have that love for you. So I'm going to look at the emotional barometer before I take it over to Vimeo. We're going to get an emotion that your person feels like. What is the main emotion Spirit wants to come through for option 1 regarding how option 1's person feels for them? Guilty. Ooh. So they feel guilty towards you. So that's telling me that this 10 of Swords is, if it's representing betrayal, if it's representing an ending, then it's likely your person who's done it. And it could have been because they went in another direction, went with somebody else. They did it for the wrong reasons, and now realizing the error of their ways. But they are not sure if, you know, if you would want to take them back. Maybe they feel like all they can do is wait for the right time, wait for something to happen, keep observing you from afar and crossing their fingers for good luck in hopes that, you know, they're going to get another chance with you. So I'm going to go over to Vimeo and we'll look to see, you know, what's going to happen in the connection, what the outcome is going to be, and get some more messages. But at the very least, I feel like your person is, you know, they feel, you know, passion for you still. They just also feel guilty and envious, you know. I think that some of them feel like you probably have other people who are interested in you, and but at the same time, they know that they've done something wrong. They've created some hurt in this connection, and despite, you know, your guys' best efforts in the past or up till now, it hasn't been the right time for this connection to progress. But they do sense that if you guys could just turn a corner together, that things could be happier between the two of you. But they just don't have enough information yet to make some decisions that need to be made here. So we'll see what the future holds for the two of you. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. If you did like the video, please consider liking and subscribing, as that does support the channel. And I will talk to you next time. Hi, option 2. Thanks for tuning in. So we are looking at the ever popular question, how do they feel about you? So how does your person feel about you, the person you came to this reading for? How do they feel about you? So first of all, I'm going to start with tarot. Think about your person. Angels, spirits, and guides, please get us in touch with the higher selves of the love interests of option 2. Give us clear and accurate guidance with regards to how their person feels for them. How does option 2's person feel about them? I'd like to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel and those of you who consistently comment and support the channel. I appreciate that. So how does option 2's love interest feel about them, please? We've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. We've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, so it's 2 5s. 5s might have significance for you. How does option 2's person feel about them? Really? Okay. Wow. Alright, so we also got the Sun in reverse and the 4 of Wands. So your person has experienced some sort of a disappointment with you. Okay, we've got 2 cards about conflict in the reverse, just giving us extra emphasis to put on those cards. This is talking about a need for healing. Okay? So when the 5 of Cups is upright, it talks about a breakup, a separation, or some sort of emotional loss, hurt feelings, disappointment at the very least. It's talking about somebody being sort of perhaps feeling regrets and or even resentment, but all is not lost because 2 cups remain. However, in this case, with this being in reverse, I feel like your person, kind of doesn't believe that 2 cups remain, kind of doesn't believe that there's still a good chance but to let bygones be bygones in this connection between the 2 of you for whatever reason. But they are coming out of this energy of self-pity, of loss, of feeling sad or despair here. In other words, they are healing. And the 5 of Pentacles says that if they were left out in the cold by you, they're recovering from that as well. Whoever was left out in the cold is recovering. This is how your person feels. This could also talk about financial worries, but those financial worries could be getting better. This card came out in reverse as well. So some sort of loss, some sort of emotional loss and physical loss, disappointment and sadness is beginning to heal, and it's also about the possibility that perhaps this connection can't work out, like your person's considering this. Maybe bygones can't be bygones. Perhaps some of you will have difficulty forgiving this person. They're aware of that. Perhaps for some of you, the odd few of you, your person will have difficulty forgiving you, but just take it how it resonates. This is a general reading. But I'm getting that, whatever hardships that they've been through, they are recovering from those hardships, okay? They're starting to turn it around. Now we've got the Sun in reverse. So this is the only major arcana. This is Leo energy. So regardless of your sign and your person's sign, this is the energy. So this person, I feel, they're sort of in pleasure-seeking mode. They're in their ego. They are, focused on making themselves feel better. Maybe that's part of how they're recovering. This is how they're trying to heal themselves, by maybe overspending, overindulging in food or drink. But I feel like, again, this is saying that happiness is returning to your person slowly. It isn't, their healing is not complete. There are still steps that they need to take to completely heal. But in the meantime, they're going to be a bit more in their ego, a little less focused on the more meaningful aspects of this connection, and a little bit more focused on superficial aspects, having a good time, things like that. The things that I said, having fun, maybe at the expense of you or this connection. But your person feels that in time, their healing will be complete. The heartbreak will be healed. The sense of being left out, sense of being hurt and disappointed, they sense that will be healed, and that they'll be able to come into that Sun in the upright energy, which is about experiencing your day in the sun, emotional warmth, joy, being nurtured by you, nurturing this connection, and that it will turn out to be something where you guys feel at home with one another with the beautiful Four of Wands. Four of Wands talks about a higher level soulmate or twin flame connection, although only you can know if that's your situation. But the way that they feel is that they can have a stable, passionate connection with you going forward, perhaps even a commitment. For an odd few of you, they could be seeing this as something that will ultimately, eventually turn into marriage, or at the least cohabitating, but it does signify stable passion and feeling at home with someone, usually feeling at home with a soulmate. It can talk about coming together in celebration, but it certainly talks about feeling at peace and just content in a relationship, okay? Your person might be up and down in their finances and emotions at present. They're just aiming for balance, but I feel like they, like I said, are coming to a better place. So let's get some of the Tea Leaf Tarot. Tea Leaf Oracle. I'll get that right someday. Let's get more clarification on these messages as to how option 2's person feels for them, please. How does option 2's person feel for them? If you guys are liking the video so far, please hit the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already, as it does support the channel. How does option 2's person feel for them at present, please? Ink pot, problems to be resolved. So that's validation that this person is healing, sorting out their problems, and feeling that this connection can be healed. And even that it is healing at present. That there are still problems to be resolved within the connection, though. How else is this person feeling towards option 2, please? We've got bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So they view you as someone with whom they can have prosperity and abundance. They do feel that the problems being resolved in this connection will result in prosperity and abundance in the connection for the two of you. One more card for how this person feels towards 2. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So for some of you, this person is looking at you as parent material, okay? Not only do they want to have a home with you and see a commitment in your future together, but they're also looking at you as somebody who could make them a potential good parent to their child. For others of you, this is talking about an enterprise, some sort of project or some sort of business, perhaps, that the two of you guys can give birth to. So very positive feelings towards you, option 1. So let's look at the emotional barometer. Do the emotional barometer. For option 2, how does our person feel for them right now? Weepy. Yeah, that's... Hopefully you can see that. Weepy, obviously this person's 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles energy, so that makes sense. They could be crying over you, weeping over you, feeling sad, you know. Especially if, you know, they've been very hurt in this connection. I see that they have been hurt. So for most of you, this person is the one that is feeling hurt right now. Maybe you do too, but this person's feeling weepy towards you, so it's saying that, like, even though they're healing, you know, the healing isn't complete, right? So they're just trying to make themselves feel better in any way that they can right now, for the most part, and trying to recover from this loss, okay? Trying to recover from these hurt feelings. So let's get messages from your person cards. Let's get a few of those. Angels, spirits, and guides, for those who have tuned in for option 2, can we get some messages from their person, please? What does their person want to say to them right now about how they're feeling? How's their person feeling towards option 2? How's option 2's person feeling towards them, please? I know I took advantage of you, but I learned my lesson when I lost you. So they have regrets, right? And I said that, and this is validation for that word, regrets. They have regrets for how they treated you. If they took advantage of you, they especially regret that. And so, as to who walked away, for a lot of you, you were the ones that walked away. Perhaps this person pushed you away, and that's why you finally walked away. But regardless, they have regrets. It turns me on when you love and accept yourself first. So this person, feels like you're putting yourself first, whereas perhaps, they were able to take advantage of you in the past because you weren't putting yourself first, you were putting this person first. But now, you've changed that. You started putting yourself first. And as a result of that, they find that sexy. They like that. And it contributes to their regret over how they treated you. Let's get one more card for option 2 regarding this person, like how this person feels towards them. My money's tied up with the karmics. So if this person is involved with somebody else, they're letting you know that that their money is tied up with this other person. If you know this person is not with anybody else, and you know for a fact that this is not a third-party situation, then that message isn't for you. It's simply saying that there's some sort of third-party situation that is interfering with the connection. Third-party situation can be money, work, friendship, family. So we saw with the Five of Pentacles that your person is trying to recover from some financial loss. They could have lost a job. They could be in the process of moving. Maybe some lost a home. Times are tough, universally right now for a lot of people. So I feel like this is the energy your person showing up in, and with this card, that's validation of that. So they want you to know, but they are working on solving that problem because they do see prosperity and abundance ahead with you. Okay, they do want to get to a place where they can have a happy relationship with you and potentially start a business enterprise or have a child with you. So let's get a music oracle, and then I'm going to take this over to Vimeo, where I'm going to look more into how this person is feeling weepy towards you, as well as advice. And a likely outcome here for this connection. Angel, spirits, and guides. For option 2, can we get a music oracle card that represents their person at present, their thoughts, feelings, and another message for option 2? Maybe another message from option 2's person. Bob Dylan. So your person's attitude at present is nostalgia is for two-time losers. So I feel like the fact that they are have focused on and are showing up as having come out of a period where they have really been feeling sorry for themselves about the emotional losses that occurred in this connection. I feel like they're being a bit hard on themselves, reminding themselves that focusing on the past, focusing on the spilt milk, that's something that losers do. So they're like trying to get past that. And I mean, this is one of the ways they're using their ego to sort of get past and over these losses. So their attitude is that. And then their lifestyle at present is don't mistake that mansion on the hill for paradise. So they are learning the hard way that money doesn't buy happiness. Maybe for some of you, your person already was the type of person that would know that, but with that Five of Pentacles being in reverse, they're learning some really tough lessons related to money right now. And so while I feel that they still are interested in having abundance, they're learning lessons about what real abundance actually is. And it's not necessarily a stereotypical thing, like a mansion on a hill or something like that, okay? It's about Well, it's about love, and it's about self-expression and having enough of those things that you value, regardless of whether or not it's the popular thing. And their message to you is darkness may be falling, but we're not there yet. So this just harkens back to what I said at the beginning about, this person thinking that perhaps, they don't know whether or not you would be open to healing this connection. They don't know whether or not that Two of Cups is still an option for you guys, but they figure, time's not up yet. There's still hope, because darkness may be falling, but we're not there yet. And they want you to know that they haven't given up all hope on this connection. All right, option 2, that's what I have for you. So if this resonated and you feel like it, you can share, down in the comments section down below how it resonated. I like to read your comments, and I'm going to go over to Vimeo, so the link for Vimeo is going to be in the description box below. And again, I'm going to look at, why this person is weepy. We're going to get some advice for you regarding this connection and look at the outcome of this connection as it stands now. And so if you'd like to follow me over there, please do. And if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in. I hope that you'll continue to follow my channel. And so also I've got new pick a card readings on my Instagram, so head on over there if you want an energy checkup for you in this connection. Readings on Instagram, so check that out, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, option 3. Thanks for tuning into the video. I hope everybody's doing really well and taking care. So the topic today is, how do they feel about you? So everybody's favorite topic, how do they feel about you? So focus on the person you came to the reading for. Angels, spirits, and guides, please give us clear and accurate guidance as to how the viewer's person, their love interest, feels about them. So let's get some guidance from the Tea Leaf Oracle. Some general guidance on the topic, how do they feel about the viewer? I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel and those of you who have followed me over to Instagram. I did put up an energy checkup reading, pick a card on Instagram, so if you'd like to check that out, please do. So for option 3, how does their person feel about them? We've got Lion, time to act, Leo energy. So somebody could be a Leo, but your person feels like acting. They want to take action towards you. They feel like it's time to act. How else does option 3's person feel, please? We've got door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So your person feels it's time to act. They want to present to you some sort of an opportunity, take action by presenting you an opportunity, and essentially that they're waiting for you, or waiting for the right time to act and present an opportunity, or to accept an opportunity. So pretty good so far, option 3. How else does option 3's how else does option 3's person feel for them? And believe it or not, this one did come out in option 2. We've got the crib card. So there might be a message in option 2 if this resonates with you. Maybe go over there as well. If you're drawn to, the crib card means birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So it could be that there's some opportunity that your person wants to present to you in the form of an enterprise or a project, maybe working together. And there's also this wanting to act because this person is seeing you as a potential parent to their child, or yeah. And the next card is basket, recognition, reward for merit. So I feel like your person wants to I'm hearing reward your loyalty. So for those of you who have been loyal to this person, especially those of you who have waited or been in this person's life for a long time, they want to give you that recognition. They want to reward you, as well as, as this person's coming across in lion energy. This is someone that likes to be the center of attention. So they're somebody that likes to be rewarded. So if they've done anything for you, they want to be rewarded for that. If they've been patient with you, because it's a general reading, energies can go vice versa. So just apply it how it fits. But I feel like your person wants your recognition as well, because there's some sort of opportunity that your person feels awaits the two of you. They actually feel like it's an opportunity that could earn them some rewards, perhaps financially, or in the form of recognition, but like getting a pat on the back for doing a good deed or for doing the right thing. So it could be that this person wants to take action towards you because they know it's the right thing to do. They're waiting for the opportunity to do that, to give birth to a new phase in this connection, and perhaps even to conceive a child with you. So that is how your person is feeling for you so far, option 3. If not a child, then like a project, endeavor, or enterprise. So just take it how it resonates. So let's look at the tarot cards. Which tarot do I want to use this time? These Modern Witches Tarot. They're wily. Angel spirits and guides for those who have chosen option 3. How does their... There we go. How does their person feel towards them, please? Show me their person's energy at present. How does their person feel towards them? Okay. How does option 3's person feel towards them? Nope, one card flew out. We've got the Page of Wands. So more fire sign energies. So this person's coming across in fire sign energy regardless of their sign. And the Page is somebody that wants to communicate. They want to send you a message. They could be keeping an eye on you, looking up to you in many ways. I feel like, for some they want you to look up to them, but they are, open for something new to happen here. For having a new relationship, or rejuvenating a spark in an old relationship. But they're viewing it as something that they feel very good about, optimistic about it. They feel like a new start in this connection would bring you both adventure and warmth as well as passion. And they are sort of viewing it, with the eyes of a child, in terms of like having a lot of, optimism and hope for, a spark of something happening here. Some action, as the wands talk about action as well. How else does option 3's person feel towards them, please? That kind of wants to come out. We've got the Two of Wands in reverse. So the Two of Wands in the upright is saying that somebody is planning and strategizing, but I feel for whatever reason at present, as much as your person wants to take action towards you, intends on taking action towards you, wants to present you with some sort of an opportunity, there is some sort of a delay. It could be related to work, or maybe just like lack of understanding on how to approach you. I don't know if you guys live at a distance from one another, or there's been a long time since you've been in contact, but the Two of Wands in reverse could be saying that. They're finding it very difficult to take action towards you, although they really desire to do that. It could be that this person surprises you. Okay, so when you do hear from them, when you do see them again, it could come as a surprise to you. And it's going to be, if that's the case, a surprise that requires changes in this connection, and changes in your life. Like, it's going to bring a spark of fresh air into your life and the opportunity for something new. And so, if this person is hesitating, part of the reason why could be that they have disappointed you. But I feel like if they have disappointed you, they're wanting to be more upfront, more honest with you, going forward here. So if this relationship's been rocky, you guys might need to make adjustments in the relationship, especially if they've been too detached with you, or if you've been too dependent on them, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. There need to be adjustments in the connection. And how else does option 3's person feel towards them, please? The Moon card. Okay, so this is major arcana, major energy, Pisces energy, and Cancer energy. So these are the energies present here. So I feel like something hidden could come to light. It could be a surprise when this person shows up on your doorstep, or takes action towards you in some other way, reaches out to you, sends you a message. Because the Moon card is about hidden things coming to light. I feel like your person's a dreamy person. I feel like the path, towards you is not a clear one. It is one that has its concerns, especially if they've disappointed you. But I feel like, your person is wanting to face some of these fears, some of these concerns, some of the uncertainty, that they feel about coming towards you. Because look what we've got at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. So I'm feeling like your person has a whole lot of emotion for you. They feel like they can be victorious, with you. They like the support that you've given them. They really want to impress you, I feel. And so these might be things that you don't know, or you might know, but this is this is how they're feeling. They have very deep feelings for you. The Moon card's a very deep card, deep energy. It's mysterious, so this person may move in mysterious ways. They could come at you, sort of sideways, I want to say, like the crab moves towards things sideways, like a sidewinder, so you don't see them coming. They're not coming directly, okay? I feel like this person and you could be communicating telepathically, or are in touch, intuitively, as this does represent somebody who's very intuitive. They could be feeling this way about you, that you have psychic abilities, or this is something that you guys have in common. I feel like they are surprisingly more aware of their feelings in their inner life than maybe they had been in the past, or maybe than you realize. This person could come across as somebody that's been very egoic, very involved in, their people, their tribe, so to speak, their family, friends, people that they deal with, that they're around, and so it might have appeared like they were out of touch. But if they were out of touch with your connection, they're not anymore. I feel like they sense your vibrations pretty strongly. That they're paying attention to their feelings, their instincts, and their intuition about you, their dreams about you. They're probably dreaming about you. I think they think you're dreamy. You could be dreaming about them as well. So I feel like, you've stirred this person's imagination. They're wanting to spark something new here. And I feel like, again, they're very highly emotional towards you. Could be putting you up on a pedestal, or not seeing you clearly, as the Moon card can talk about, like illusions. It's hard to see things clearly by the light of the moon. But I do get that this person, regardless of how they behave, they are very sensitive. They like to be nurtured, and I also feel like they want to nurture you, especially creatively in some way. So, oh. I'm getting like a mother energy, so a mother could have an impact on this person's feelings towards you, or they could be, wanting you to be the mother of a child here. So that's coming out again. So I'm going to use the emotional barometer and get another adjective for how they are feeling for you. Okay. Angel, spirits, and guides, how is option 3's person feeling for them? Yeah, sulky. Okay, you might not be able to see that. It's hard to see when it lands on a dark color, but it says sulky. And I kind of got that feeling they could be a little bit self-pitying. And I get like perhaps it's because they're not getting recognition from you. Perhaps it's because there have been delays in this connection. They have this passion for you, but it's unclear how to move towards you, and how unclear to them how you'll respond. Because again, there is this sort of waiting period that's occurring with the two of you, and they're waiting for this opportunity to be with you again. So it's making them kind of sulky. And so, yeah. Let's get some messages from your person here. Pull a few of those. Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who have chosen option 3, can we get some messages from their person, please? What does this person want to say to them right now about how they feel for them? How does this person feel for option 3? Okay, I think that wants to come out. I'm in love with you and it scares me. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. They've disappointed you in some way. Perhaps they were deceptive or kept secrets, or there's just at the very least some sort of disappointment, but they want to take action towards you. They feel like it's time to take action for you. Like they're tired of waiting on approaching you or waiting for you to do something. They miss your support and your love and the passion and the connection. And they want to start a new phase with you. They want things to go further, but like I said, with that moon card energy, it's like this person's very sensitive, and this connection is likely highly emotional. There's depth of feeling here, and this makes this person a bit uncomfortable, because the bigger the person's ego is, the less comfortable they usually are with expressing their emotions or letting their emotions show. What else does option 3's person want to say to them, please? I'm unwilling to trade my security and status even for true love. So I feel like this is speaking to what I said about them being in their ego, wanting recognition, working on something to do with their work. I feel that it's mostly saying that they could have, some of them could be involved with somebody else, but only take that if it resonates. If you know this person's not involved with anybody else, then this message isn't for you. But it could be that they're with someone else, have a home with someone else, or committed, or at the very least, they're in a situation at present that makes them and allows them to feel secure. I feel like this person is somebody, that does enjoy status. They could be a leader, as the lion can talk about somebody being in a leadership position. And so as a result of that, they feel like perhaps they would have to choose between, their current security and this love that they have for you. Okay? And this gets them in their feelings. This stirs up subconscious fears, perhaps stemming all the way back from childhood. And it worries them. Okay? Let's get another message from this person for option 3, please. This one kind of wanted to come out. Please keep taking good care of yourself. So this person cares about you, they love you, so they want you to keep taking good care of themselves, you to keep taking good care of yourself, right? They just want you to know that they care about you. There's some things that they need to work out, like the Two of Wands in reverse said, there are adjustments to be made in this connection in order for it to work, for it to progress. And I feel like we're seeing through these messages some of those areas that need adjusting. Okay, so let's get one card from the Music Oracle, and then I'm going to take it over to Vimeo, and we're going to look into their sulky energy a little bit more, get clarification on that, as well as pull more messages and more cards. Angel spirits and guides for those who've chosen option 3. Let's get a Music Oracle that represents their person's current lifestyle, attitude, and a message to the viewer from option 3. Got Janis Joplin. So the attitude at present is evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got. So they're really just wanting what's best for themselves, but I feel like, they obviously care for you as well. And they wouldn't want to, disrupt your life if they weren't truly ready to come towards you, but I still see that they're being driven towards you. It's just a winding road that they're taking due to their fears around security, but they do want to come towards you. However, they want to do it in a way that honors them. They want to do it in a way that is true progress for them and evolution, as opposed to settling or compromising. Not that they would be settling for you, but they want to have it all. This person wants to have it all. And their lifestyle is the power of love must replace the love of power. So I feel that this person, while on the one hand, they have been someone who wants to maintain a certain status or security, and I feel like this is in a way that they compensate for their very deep sensitivity. I feel that they do understand that love is important and how important it is, and they are willing and wanting to and leaning in the direction of letting their love be more important to them than status symbols or power. Okay? And their message to you from this card is, you are far greater than the sum of your fears. So they're just letting you know, they sense that perhaps you have fears, maybe about getting involved with them again or continuing being involved with them if they've hurt you or disappointed you. They want you to know that, whatever insecurities you have, they see that you have a lot going for you, and they appreciate, how you face your fears and the courage that they see in you and your ability to overcome your obstacles. And I feel they admire that and want to emulate that as well. Okay? I feel like this is something that the two of you have in common. So if this, even this person feels like there are fears in this connection between the two of you, they also feel like you guys can overcome it, is what I'm getting. So thanks, option 3. Follow me over to Vimeo. The link will be in the description down below if you'd like to watch the rest of the reading. And if this is where we part ways, just know that this person does love you. There is some conflict within them, but I think you're in for a surprise, because they really do want to message you or take action towards you. They see, you guys coming together as an opportunity to recognize you in the way and honor you in the way that you really deserve, despite, whatever fears or setbacks have happened in the past here. And so I feel like, they're working on getting over themselves, and I feel like, you're sort of setting the example for them, but they want to do it in a way, again, that that honors them. And I feel like they're working it out. You're both going to work it out from what I can see at present. But like I said, I'm going to continue it on Vimeo. And so if you did like the video, consider liking and subscribing, as it does support the channel. And I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.